than any other company.
In 1599, the Globe Theatre was built, and Mr. Shakespeare was a 10% shareholder. He died in 1616 in Stratford. During his life, he composed 37 plays and 154 sonnets, which were published in 1623 by his friends in the First Folio. He had command, some say, of a vocabulary of over 54,000 words.
Tonight's diversion will be Romeo and Juliet, a tragic tale of two feuding families and a young couple's love.
Hark, hark! Our sovereign majesty, Queen Elizabeth, has condescended to attend this evening's revels, whose gracious presence we must honor by donning our most reverent customs. I do entreat you, sirs and madams, please rise from your benches. Up, up!
Gentlemen, as she passes, you will bow from the waist and doff thy cap.
You do not need to be here. Go back.
Ladies, curtsy with poise, that we may be able to defer to our royal patroness with all good civility.
Oh, sorry. Wait, sorry. Oh, I do espy Her Majesty's procession. She nears.
Should I just say? Welcome, Your Majesty, to our humble theater. We are determined this night to make such efforts as will please your grace, and to these ends present couplets and sonnets as a prelude to our play. Let the play commence!
Very good, very good. All right, good graders, that's a dress. So let's return our Mr. Coleman, come on back here.
Oh, wait.
No, don't worry.
Yeah. Wait, my. Okay.
Mic 7. You got mic 7?
My mic is still on. Okay. Okay.
That's why we go to meetings. Even I went to the meeting. And I don't usually do
Mic
that.
7,
Zane.
Check, check, check.
All right, Jack, can you go in the room and tell me if this is actually showing up on the audio? Boom. Test 1, 2. You guys ready? Ready to rock and roll? We're going to do great. Everyone's going to do great. Not right now. I want to see if this works. So Jack should hopefully come in here and tell me he can hear me, or he can tell me, no, we can't hear me, no. I should have sent him with the walkie. That's what I should have done. That would have made sense. Honestly, no, today, we're ready. Yeah. Jack. It works? Awesome.
Both alike in dignity, and fair Verona, where we lay our seed. From ancient grudge, break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventure, piteous overthrow, doth with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love and the continuance of their parents' rage, which naught but their children's death could remove, is now the 2 hours' traffic of our stage, the which, if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
While you live, draw your neck out, O the Goths.
I strike quickly, being moved.
But thou art not quickly moved to strike.
A dog of the house of Montague moves me.
To move is to stir, and to be valiant is to stand. Therefore, if thou art moved, thou runneth away.
A dog of that house shall move me to stand. I will take the wall of any man or maid of Montague's.
The quarrel is between our masters and us, their men.
'Tis all one. I will show myself a tyrant. Me they shall feel while I am able to stand, and 'tis known I am a pretty piece of flesh.
Draw thy tool, here comes the house of the Montagues.
My naked weapon is out. Quarrel, I will back thee.
How, turn thy back and run?
Fear me not.
No, Mary, I fear thee.
Let us take the law of our sides. Let them begin.
I'll frown as I pass by, and let them take it as they list.
Nay, as they dare. I will bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace if they could bear it.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Is it the law of our sides if I say aye?
No.
I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
But if you do, sir, I am for you. I serve no better a man than you.
No better.
Well, sir.
Say better. Here comes one of my master's kinsmen now.
Yes, better, sir.
You lie!
Draw if you be men. Gregory, remember thy washing blow.
Hardbolts! Put up your swords. You know not what you do.
Who art drawn amongst these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Bonvolio. Look upon thy death.
I do but keep the peace. Put up thy sword, or manage it to part these men with me.
Thou art drawn to talk of peace? I hate the word. As I hate hell, all Montagues, and thee. How about thee, coward?
Stop. I ain't good, bud. Oh, my fault. God damn. I fumbled.
What noise is this? Give me a longsword, roll!
A crutch! Why call you for a sword?
A longsword, I say! This longsword in forces and flames spider me!
Thou villain Capulet! Hold me not! Let me go!
Thou shalt not stir one foot to speak a foe.
Rebellious subjects! Enemies to peace! Defenders of this neighbor, stand still! Will they not hear? What? How men, you beast, on pain of torture from those bloody hands? Throw your misstep of weapons to the ground and hear the sentence of your moved prince. Three civil brawls, bred of an airy word, by thee, old Capulet and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives will pay the forfeit of the peace. For now, all the rest depart away. You, Capulet, will go along with me, and Montague, come here this afternoon. To your farther pleasure in this case. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart.
Who set this ancient quarrel new abroach? Speak, nephew, were you by whence it began?
Here were the servants of your adversary and yours. Close fighting ere I did approach. I drew to part them, but in the instant came that fiery Tybalt with his sword prepared. While we were interchanging thrusts and blows, came more and more, and fought on part and part, till the prince came who parted either part.
Oh, where is Romeo? Saw you him today? Right glad I am he was not at this fray.
Madam, an hour before the worship sun peered forth the golden window of the east, a troubled mind drave me to walk abroad, where underneath a grove of sycamore that westward roothed from the city side. So early walking did I see your son, and towards him I made, but he was ware of me, and stolen to the cover of the wood.
Many a morning hath been seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning's dew. Black and portentous must his humor prove, unless good counsel may the cause remove.
My noble uncle, do you know the cause?
I neither know of it, nor can learn of him.
Have you importuned him by any means?
Both by myself and many others, but he, his own affection's counselor, is to himself. Could we but learn from whence his sorrows grow, we would as willingly give cures known.
See, where he comes. So please you step aside. I'll know his grievance or be much denied.
I would thou wert so happy by thy stay to hear true shrift. Come, madam, let's away.
Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
But new struck 9.
Ay me, sad hours seem long. Was that my father that went hence so fast?
It was. What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love?
Out.
Of love?
Out of her favor, where I'm in love.
That love that seems so gentle in his view could be so tyrannous and rough in proof.
Alas, that love whose view is muffled still, should without eyes see pathways to his will. Where shall we dine? Oh me, what fray was here? Yet tell me not, for I have heard it all. Dost thou not laugh?
No, cuz, I rather weep.
Good heart, at what?
At thy good heart's oppression.
What is love's transgression? Love is the smoke made with the fumes of sighs, being purged of fire sparkling in lover's eyes, being vexed to see and nourished in lover's tears. What is it else? Farewell, my cuz.
Soft, I will go along, and if you leave me so, you do me wrong.
Tut, I have lost myself. I'm not here. This is not Romeo. He's some otherwhere.
Tell me in sadness, who is that you love?
What shall I groan and tell thee?
Groan? Why no, but sadly tell me who.
In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
I am so near when I supposed you loved.
A right fair markman, and she's fair I love.
A right fair mark, fair cuz, is soonest hit.
Well, in that hit, you'll miss. She'll not be hit by Cupid's arrow. From love's weak childish bow, she'll be believed uncharmed. Oh, she's rich in beauty, only poor. And when she dies, her beauty dies in store.
Be ruled by me, forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty into thine eyes, examine other beauties.
He that is struck and blind cannot forget the precious treasures of his eyesight lost. Catch me a mistress that is passing fair. What doth her beauty serve but as a note, that I may read who is passing that passing fair? Farewell, thou canst teach me how to forget.
I pay that doctrine, or else die in debt. Sorry, I skipped.
That's the other one.
Montague and I are bound in penalty alike. 'Tis not hard, I think, for men so old as we have to keep the peace.
Of honorable reckoning are you both, and pity 'tis you've lived at odds so long. Oh, now, my lord, what say you to my suit?
Over, as I said before, my daughter is a stranger to the world. Wait no, 2 summers to wither away their pride. Then thy will see if they be right for a bride.
Of younger than her our happy mother's maid.
Those so early marred are those so early made. The whole world has swallowed up all my hopes but she. She's the hopeful lady of my world. But woo her, gentle Paris. Take her heart, for my consent is not apart. Tonight I'll hold an accomplished feast, where I invite many a guest to look upon my poor old house this night, with earth treading like stars that make dark heaven light. Sirrah! Trudge about through fair Verona, seek those persons out, whose names are written there, and to them say, my house, and welcome to their pleasured stay.
Find out whose names are written here. It is written that the shoemaker should meddle with his yard, and the tailor with his last, the fisher with his pencil, and the painter with his nets. But I am sent to find out whose names are here writ, and can never find the writing names persons here hath writ. I must learn in good time.
Take thou some new infection to thine eye, and the rank poison of the old will die.
Your plantain leaf is excellent for that.
For what, I pray thee?
For your broken shin.
Why, Romeo, art thou mad?
Not mad, but bound more than a madman is. Shut up in prison, kept without my food, whipped, tormented, and good day, good fellow.
Good day, I pray, sir. Can you read?
Aye, mine own fortune and my misery.
Perhaps you've learned it without a book, but I pray, can you read anything you see?
Aye, if I know the letters and the language.
You say honestly. Rest you may.
Stay, fellow, I can read. Senior Martino and his wife and daughters, County and Celimone and his beauteous sisters, the lady widow of Otrava, Senior Plancino and his lovely nieces, Mercutio and his brother Valentine, mine uncle Capulet and his wife and daughters, my fair niece Rosalind and Livia. Senior Valentino and his cousin Tybalt, Lucio and the lively Henna, a fair assembly. Whither should I come?
Up.
Whither to supper?
To our house.
Whose house?
My master's.
Indeed, I should have asked you that before.
No, I'll tell you without asking. My master is a great rich Capulet, and if you be off the house of Montagues, I pray, come and crush a cup of wine. Rest you may.
At this same ancient feast of Capulets subs the fair Rosalind, whom thou so lovest. Go thither with untainted eye, and compare face to them that I shall show, and I will make thee think thy swan a crow.
One fairer than my love? The old saying sun never saw that first match since the first world begun.
Tut, you saw her fair, none else being by, herself poised with herself in either eye.
I will go along.
In the crystal scales let there be weighed, your lady's love against some other maid.
I will go along. 'Tis no sight to be shown, but rejoiced in splendor of my own.
Nurse, where's my daughter? Call her forth to me.
I bade her come. What lamb? What ladybird? God forbid. Where's this girl? What? Juliet!
How now? Who calls?
Your mother.
Madam, I'm here. What is your will? This is the matter. Nurse, give leave while. We must talk in secret. Nurse, come back again. I have remembered me. Thou's hear our counsel. Thou knowest my daughter's of a pretty age.
Faith, I can tell her age in 2 hours.
She's nigh come of age.
How long is it now till Lammas tide?
A fortnight and odd days.
Come Lammas eve, and at night she shall be of age, Susan and she. God rest all Christian souls are of age. Well, Susan was too good for me. She's with God now. But Juliet is the prettiest babe e'er I nursed. And I might live to see her married once. I have my wish.
Mary, that Mary is the very theme I came to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married? It is an honor that I dream not of.
An honor I me?
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you, here in Verona, ladies of esteem are made already mothers. Thus then in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
A man, young lady, lady such a man, and all the world waits me to wax.
Verona's summer hath not such a flower.
In faith, he's a flower. Indeed, fairy flower.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman? This night you shall behold him at our feast. Read o'er the volume of young Paris' face, and find delight writ there with beauty's pen. Examine every married lineament, and see how one another lends content. And what obscured in this fair volume lies, find written in the margent of his eyes, this precious book of love, this unbound lover. To beautify him only lacks a cover. The fish lives in the sea, and 'tis much pride for fair without the fair within to hide. That book in many's eyes doth share the glory, that in gold clasps locks in the golden story. So shall you share all that he doth possess, by having him making yourself no less. Speak briefly, can you like of Paris love?
I'll look to like, if looking liking move, but no more deep lie and dart mine eye than your consent gives strength to make it fly.
Madam, the guests are come, supper served up, you called, my young lady asked for the nurse, in the pantry, and everything in extremity. I'm unsensed away, I beseech you, follow straight.
We follow thee.
Go, girls! Seek happy nights, happy days!
Give me a torch. I'm not for this ambling. Being but heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
Not I. Believe me. You have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground. I cannot move.
You're a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar with them above a common bound.
Under love's heavy burden, do I sink?
And to sink in it should you burden love. Do get oppression for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? Nah, it is too rude, too rough, too boisterous, and it pricks like thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking and beat love down. Give me a case to put my massaging. A vaser for a vaser.
Come knock and enter, and no sooner in, let every man betake him to his legs.
A torch for me. Let wanton's light of heart tickle the senseless rushing from the heels. I'll be a candle holder and look on. The game was near so fair, and I'm done.
Come, we burn daylight, ho!
Nay, that's not so.
I mean, sir, in delay, we waste our lights in vain. Light lights by day? Take our good meaning, for our judgment since 5 times in that air, once in our 5 wits.
And we mean well going to this mask, but 'tis no wit to go.
Why, may one ask?
I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours?
The dreamers often lie.
In bed asleep, doing dream things true.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab hath been with you. She's the fairest midwife. She comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone, a 4-fingered alderman, drop a team of little automa over men's noses as they lie asleep. Her wagon spokes made of long spinner's legs. Her cover, things of grasshoppers, and her traces of the smallest spider silk. And her collars of moonshine's watery beams. Her whip is of cricket bone and her lash of film. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut. In this state she gallops night by night, 3 lovers' brains they dream of love. Over courtiers' knees and they dream on straight curtsies. Over lawyers' fingers and dream on straight fees. Sometimes she gallops over lawyer's nose and dreams of smelling out a suit. Oh, she will drive over a soldier's neck. He dreams of cutting foreign throats, of breeches and buscados, Spanish blaze, hell's 5 fathoms deep, and then anon drums in his ear, which he starts and wakes, and being thus frightened, swears a prayer or two, then sleeps again. This is that very
Peace, peace, Mercutio, peace. Thou talkest of nothing.
True, I talk of dreams. To the children of an idle mind, begot of nothing but vain fantasy. Thin of his substance as the air, and as inconstant as the wind.
This wind you talk of blows us from ourselves. Supper is done, and we shall come too late.
I fear too early, for my mind misgives. Some consequence yet hanging in the stars shall begin his fearful date.
Strike drum.
No tabletop. He said it just leaves.
I'm gonna get the data.
Am I on? Oh, I am on. Wait, what?
Y'all would just like stand at attention like service. We're good.
Away with the joined stools, remove the cork cupboard, look to the plate. Greet thou, send me a piece of marchpane, as thou loves me. Let the porter let in Susan Grindstone, and now, Anthony! Ready. You are looked for and called for, asked for and sought for, in the great chamber.
I cannot be here and there too. Cheerly, boys, be brisk a while, and the longer liver take all.
Welcome, gentlemen. For I've seen the day I wore an advisor, and could tell a fair lady's ear, just gone. Welcome, gentlemen. Come, musicians, play. A hall, give room, and foot it, girls.
Guys, the hats. Yeah. Those hats, you will have a shadow across your eyes the entire performance. They have to sit back on your head a little bit. The Shakespeare.
Why am I dancing with Bonvolio?
She is in the middle of speaking.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. She was saying you got to put them on the back of your head.
Yeah, Benji, that hat's gonna have to come back and you'll have a shadow on your face the whole performance.
Okay. Do we have that music for this? Yeah. Okay. All right.
What lady is that which doth enrich the hand of yonder knight?
I know not so.
Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night. As rich a jewel in Ethiop's ear, beauty too rich for earth too dear. Did my heart love till now? Oh, forswear its sight, for I ne'er saw true beauty till this night.
This boy's voice should be a Montague. Fetch me my rapier, boy! Like dares the slave come hither, covered with an antic face, to fleer and scorn thy solemnity. Now by the stock and honor of my kin, strike him dead, and hold it not a sin.
How now, kinsman? Wherefore storm you so?
Uncle, this is a Montague or foe. Villain has come hither in spite, to scorn our solemnity this night.
Young Romeo, is it?
Tis he, that villain Romeo.
Commend thee, gentle cuz, for honor brags of him. Well governed youth have not with the wealth of this town. For in my house we go just pairdsmen. Be patient and take no note of him. For it is my will, and if thou would respect, put off these frowns for an ill-beseemed message for a feast.
If Fitzroy such a villain is our guest, I'll not endure him.
What, boy? He shall be endured. Am I the master here, or you? Go to!
Why, Uncle, 'tis a shame.
Why, you're a saucy boy. Isn't so indeed? Go to. I'll make you quiet. What chilling my heart!
Patience perforce with willful call or greeting makes my flesh tremble and stiff from greeting. I will withdraw, but this intrusion shall, now seeming sweet, convert to bitter gall.
If I profane with my unworthiest hand the holy shrine, my gentle sin is this. My lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready to stand, to smooth the rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints' lips and holy palmers too?
Aye, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Well, then let lips do what hands do. They pray. Grant thou less faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not while prayer's effect I take. Thus from my lips by thine my sin is purged.
Then have my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from thy lips, or trespass sweet lyres, give me thy sin again.
You're kissed by the book. Madam, your mother craves a word from you.
Oh, what is her mother?
Mary Bachelor. Her mother is the lady of the house.
Is she a Capulet? Oh dear, count my life's dead as a foe.
Away, be gone. The sport is at its best.
Aye, the more is at mine rest.
Thank you, honest gentlemen. Good night. More torches here. Come then, bless the best. Ah, Sirrah, by faith. It waxes late. It'll be my rest.
Come hither, nurse. What is yon, gentleman? The son and heir of Tiberio. What is he that now is going out of door?
Mary, that I think be young Petruchio.
What is he that follows that would not dance?
I know not.
Go ask his name. If he be married, my grave is like to be my wedding bed.
His name is Romeo, and Montague, the only son of your great enemy.
My only love sprung from my only hate. Too early seen unknown and known too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me that I must love a loathed enemy.
What's this? What's this?
A rhyme I learned even now of when I danced with all.
Anon, come let's away. All strangers are gone.
Oh.
Oh, shoot. Can I go forward when my heart is here? Yeah.
Romeo, my cousin Romeo. Romeo.
He is wise, and all my life hath stolen him to bed.
He ran this way and leapt this orchard wall. Call good Mercutio.
Nay, and I'll conjure too. Romeo! Madman! Passion! Lover! Appear thou to us in likeness of sigh. Speak but one rhyme and I'm satisfied. Cry but ah me, pronounce but love and dove. He heareth not, he moveth not, he stirreth not. He is dead, and I must conjure him. I conjure thee by Rosalind's bright eyes, by her high forehead and scarlet lip, that in thy likeness thou would appear to us.
And if he hear thee, thou wilt anger him.
This cannot anger him. 'Twould anger him to raise a spirit in his vicious circle of some strange nature, and letting it there stand till she had conjured and laid it down. That were some spite.
Come, he hath hid himself among these trees to be consorted with the humorous night. Blind is love and best befits the dark.
If love be blind, love missed the mark. Alas, poor Romeo, that she were in love with thee.
Hey guys, stop real quick. We need to reset because we skipped faith again.
Jank.
Good call out. That's what we do.
Now old desire doth in his deathbed lie, and young affection gapes to be his heir. That fair that which love groaned for and would die, now with tender Juliet matched, is now not fair. Now Romeo is beloved and loves again, alike bewitched by the charm of looks. But to his foe supposed he must complain, and she steal love's sweet bait from fearful hooks. Being held a foe, he may not have access to breathe such vows as lovers used to swear. And she as much in love, her means much less, to meet her new beloved anywhere. But passion lends them power, time means to meet, tempering extremities with extreme sweet.
Can I go forward when my heart is here?
Romeo, my cousin Romeo. Romeo!
He is wise, and all my life hath stolen him to bed.
He ran this way and leapt this orchard wall. Call good Mercutio.
Nay, and I'll conjure too. Romeo! Madman! Passion! Lover! Appear thou to us in likeness of sigh. Speak but one rhyme and I'm satisfied. Cry but ah me, pronounce but love and dove. He heareth not, he moveth not, he stirreth not. The ape is dead and I must conjure him. I conjure thee by Rosalind's bright eyes, by her high forehead and her scarlet lip, that in thy likeness thou would appear to us.
And if he hear thee, thou wilt anger him.
This cannot anger him. 'Twould anger him to raise the spirit in his vicious circle of some strange nature, and letting it there stand till she had conjured and laid it down. That were some spite. My invocation is fair and honest, and in his mistress's name I conjure only but to raise him up.
Come, he hath hid himself among these trees to be consorted with the humorous night. Blind is love and best befits the dark.
If love be blind, love missed the mark. Alas, poor Romeo, that she were in love with thee. Come, shall we go?
Go then, for 'tis vain to seek him here that means not to be found.
Never felt a wound. But soft. What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief. That thou, her maid, art far more fair than she, be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vessel livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. Oh, it is my lady, oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold, since not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all of heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there, they in her head? The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars. As daylight doth the lamp, her eyes never would through the airy rain stream so bright that the birds would sing and think it were not night. Oh, see how she leans her cheek upon thy hand, that I wore a glove upon thy hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Hi, me.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious, being over my head than a winged messenger of heaven.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak of this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, but not a Montague. What's Montague? It is neither hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at that word. Call me beloved, I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I will never be Romeo.
What man art thou, that thus bescreened a knight, so stumblest on my counsel?
My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of this tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if neither thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place of death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen were to find thee here.
By love's light wings that I approach these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out, and what dares love attempt. Therefore, those kinsmen are no stop to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more pearl in thine eye than 20 other swords. Look thou but sweet, I am proof against their enemy.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have nice cloak to hide me from their eye, and if they find me here, my life better ended by their hate than death prorogued wanting for thy love.
By whose direction foundest thou this place?
By love's eyes that first did prompt me to inquire. He lent me counsel, and I lent him eyes.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush bepaint my cheek for what thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on form, fain, tonight would I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false. At lovers' perjuries they say Jove laughs. Oh, gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkest I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay, so thou wilt woo.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon I vow, all with silver fruit tree tops.
Swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest thy love prove likewise variable.
Well, what shall I swear by?
Don't swear. Or, if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, and I'll believe thee.
Well, if my heart's dear love...
Do not swear. Although I joy in thee, I have no joy in this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning, which doth cease to be, ere one can say, it lightens. Sweet good night. This bud of love by summer's ripening breath may prove a beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night, as sweet repose and rest come to thy heart as that within thy chest.
Oh, without leaving me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
Well, the exchange of love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave it to thee before thou didst request it, but I wouldn't were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank, and give it to thee again. I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. Juliet! Anon, good nurse. Sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a little. I will come again.
Oh, blessed, blessed night. Being a night, I'm afeard all this is but a dream.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow.
Madam.
I come anon. But if thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee.
Madam.
By and by I come to cease thy strife and leave into thy grief. Tomorrow will I send.
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worst to want thy light.
Psst, Romeo!
It is my soul that calls upon my name. How silver sweet songs by night, like softest music attending to my ears.
Romeo?
Oh, my dear? Did I get that wrong? Oh, okay, sorry.
What time tomorrow shall I send for thee?
By the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I have forgot why I did call thee back.
I'll stand here till thou remember it.
I shall forget it fain, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'll still stand here to have thee still forget any other home but this.
'Tis almost morning. I would have thee gone. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say goodnight till it be morrow.
Hence, I will go to my ghostly sire's cell. My hap to crave and his hap to tell.
Oh my goodness. The curtain's pretty thick. Huh? Now ere the sun advance his burning eye, the day to cheer and night's dank dew to dry, I must upfill this austere cage of ours with baleful weeds and precious juice flowers. The earth, that nature's mother, is her tomb. What is her burying grave? That is her womb. And from her womb, children of divers kind, we nursing on her natural bosom find. Many for many virtues excellent, none but for some, and yet all different. For not so vile that on this earth doth live, but to the earth some special good doth give. For not so good, but strained from that fair use, revolts from true birth, stumbling on abuse. And virtue itself turns vice being misapplied, and vice sometimes by action dignified. Within the infant rind of this weak flower, poison hath residence and medicine power. Two such deposed kings encamp them still, and man as well as herbs, grace and rude will. And where the worser is predominant, full soon the canker death eats up that plant.
Good morrow, Father.
Benedicite, why tongue so sweet salute of me? Young son, it argues a distempered head, so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Or if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
The last is true. The sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin. Wast thou with Rosalind?
With Rosalind, my ghostly father? No, I had forgotten that name, and that name is woe.
That's my good son, but where hast thou been then?
I'll tell thee ere thou ask me again. For I have been feasting with my enemy, whereon suddenly hath has wounded me. That's by me wounded. Within our remedies my holy physic lies.
Be plain, good son, and homely in thy drift. Riddling confession finds but riddling shrift.
Then plainly know my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. Mine is set on hers, and hers is set on mine. And safest that would combine. And by holy marriage, this I pray, that thou consent to marry us today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Holy Saint Francis, what changes here? Is Rosalind that thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Young men's love lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. The sun, not yet thy sighs from heaven clears. Thy old groans yet ring in mine ancient ears. Lo, here upon this cheek disdain thou sit, of an old tear that is not washed off yet. And art thou changed?
Thou chidest me not for loving Rosalind.
For doting, not for loving, pupil mine.
And baddest me bury, love.
Nigh in a grave, to lay in one another out to have.
I pray thee, chide me not. I love her now. Doth grace for grace and love for love alow. The other did not so.
Oh, she knew well thy love did read by rote, which could not spell. But come, young laborer, come go with me, and in one respect I'll thy assistant be. For this alliance may so happy prove, to turn your household's rancor into pure love.
Oh, let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast.
Where the devil should this Romeo be?
Go, you first.
Where should this Romeo be? Came he not home tonight?
Not to his father's. I spoke with this man.
Why? Why that same pale-hearted wench, that Rosaline, torments him so he will sure run mad.
Tibble, the kinsman to old Capulet, hath sent a letter to his father's house.
Challenge on my life.
Romeo will answer it.
Any man that can write might answer a letter.
Nay, he will answer the letter's master. How he dares being dared.
Alas, poor Romeo, he is already dead. Stabbed through the heart with the wench's black eye and run through the earth a love song. Is he a man to encounter Tybalt?
Why, what is Tybalt?
Oh, more than Prince of Cats. The courageous captain of confidence. He fights his sea, keeping time, distance, proportion. He rests him in a rest of 1, 2, and the third in your bosom. The very butcher of his silk button. A duelist, a duelist.
What?
Very tall blade, a very, very good man.
Here comes Romeo. Here comes Romeo.
Senor Romeo, bonjour! It's a French salutation for your French slop. Gives the counterfeit fairly last night.
Good morrow to the both of you. What counterfeit did I give you?
The slip, sir, the slip. Can you not conceive?
Pardon, good Mercutio. My business was great, and in such case as mine, a man may strain courtesy.
Such a case as yours can train a man to bow in the hams.
Meaning to curtsy.
Thou hast most kindly hit it.
A most courteous exposition.
Sure wit, follow me this jest now till thou hast worn out thy pump, that when the single soul of it remains, the jest will remain after the wearing, solely singular.
A single soul jest solely singular with the singulus.
Come, good Benvolio, come between us, my wits faint.
Swits and spurs, oh cry match.
Nay, and if thy wits run a wild goose chase, I am done. Why is this not better than groaning for love? Now thou art Romeo, now thou art sociable, now thou art what thou art as well as nature. For this driveling love is like a great natural that runs lolling up and down to hide his bauble in a hole.
Stop there, stop there.
Thou desirest me to stop my tail against the hair?
Thou also made thy tail large.
No, thou art deceived, for I was to come to the end of my argument no longer.
Here's the goodly gear. A sail, a sail.
Tutu, a shirt and a smock.
Peter.
Ano?
My fan, Peter.
Good Peter to hide her face, for the fan's the fairer face.
God ye good morrow, gentlemen.
God ye good den, fair gentlewoman.
Is it a good den? What a man are you? Gentlemen, can any of you tell me where I may find the young Romeo?
I can tell you where young Romeo is, but he will be much older than when you had saw him before. I am the founder of that name, a fall of worse.
You say well.
Yea is the worst. Well, very well taken faith, wisely, wisely.
What hast thou found?
Nothing, sir, unless a horse, sir, is a shank-kicking mare ready to be spent. Romeo, do you come to your father's? We'll dinner thither.
I will follow you.
Farewell, ancient lady. Farewell, lady.
What saucy merchant was that was so full of his ropery?
A gentleman nurse that loves to hear himself talk. And he will talk more in a minute than he will stand to in a month.
Well, speak anything against me, I'll take him down. And if I cannot, I'll find those that shall. Scurvy knave, I'm none of his skeins mates. I'm none of his flirt gills. And thou must stand by too and watch me suffer every knave to taunt me at his pleasure.
I saw no man taunt you at his pleasure. If I had, my weapon should quickly have been out. I warrant you, I dare draw as soon as another man. If I see occasion in good quarrel, and the law on my side.
I'm so vexed that every part about me quivers. Scurvy knave, pray you, sir, a word. But first, let me tell ye, if ye shall leave my lady in a fool's paradise, as I say, it was a very gross kind of behavior, as they say. And therefore, if ye shall deal double with her, which would be an ill thing to be offered to any gentlewoman and very weak dealing.
Nurse, commend me to thy lady and mistress. I protest unto thee.
Good heart, and in faith I will tell her as much. Lord, she will be a joyful woman.
What sayest thou, my dear nurse? Wait, did I skip?
What was the last line?
And sayest thou, my dear nurse? Or
No, it's
good heart and in faith, and I think it's like, I think something about protesting. Yeah.
Yeah, thou dost not mark me.
I will tell her that you do protest, which, as I take it, is a gentlemanlike offer.
And stay, good nurse, behind the abbey wall. Within this hour, my man shall be with thee. And bring thee cords, make like a tackled stair. Farewell, be trusty, and I'll quit thy pains. Farewell, commend me to thy mistress.
No, truly, sir, not a penny.
Oh, well.
For thy pains, no truths, or not a penny. Go to.
Oh, go to, I say you shall.
This afternoon, sir, well, she shall be there.
And stay, good nurse, behind the abbey wall. Wait, we already did this.
No.
What? All right.
Let's just go from it.
And stay, good nurse, behind the abbey wall. Within this hour, my man shall be with thee. And bring thee cords, made like a tackled stair, with a tabagallon of joy. Here, be trusty, and I'll quit thy pains. Farewell, commend me to thy mistress.
Wait, which one is that? Sorry.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm really confused.
What did you say, farewell?
I thought I already did that, though.
You like jumped ahead.
Yeah.
That's okay. Let's just,
You want to go from
let's go from farewell, commend me to thy mistress.
which one? Because I say it a bunch. You want to go from my man's the truest steel?
That's like,
from the nurse say, is your man a secret?
okay.
Okay.
Is your man a secret? Did you near hearsay to make you counsel putting one away?
I warrant thee, nurse. My man's as true as steel.
Well, sir, my mistress is the sweetest lady, Lord, which was a little prating thing. Oh, there is a nobleman in town, one Paris, that fain lay knife aboard. But she is like to see a toad, a very toad is he. I anger her sometimes and tell her that Paris is the proper man. But I'll warrant you, when I say so, she looks paler than a cloud in the versal worlds.
Farewell, commend me to thy mistress.
Aye, 1,000 times. Peter,
Oh no?
before and apace.
Or she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet him. That's not so. Oh, she's lame. Love's herald should be thoughts, which 10 times faster glides than the sun's beams. Had she affections and warm youthful blood, she'd be as swift in motion as a ball. My words would bandy her to my sweet love and his to me. But old folks, many fain as they were dead, unwieldy, slow, heavy, and pale as lead. Oh, she comes. Oh, honey nurse, what news? Hast thou met with him? Send thy man away.
Peter, stay at the gate.
Now, good nurse. Oh, nurse, why lookest thou sad? Though news be sad, yet tell them merrily. If good, thou shamest the music of sweet news by playing it to me with so sour a face.
I'm a-weary. Give me leave a while. What jaunt have I had?
Nay, come, I pray thee speak. Good nurse, speak.
What haste! Can you not stay a while? Do you not see that I'm out of breath?
How art thou out of breath when thou hast breath to tell to me that thou art out of breath? The excuses thou dost make in this delay is longer than the tale thou dost excuse. Tell me, is thy news good or bad? Say either, now state the circumstance. Is it good or is it bad?
Well, your love says like an honest gentleman, and a kind, and a courteous, and a handsome, and a warrant virtuous. Where's your mother?
Where is my mother? Why, she's within. Where should she be? How oddly thou repliest. Your love says like an honest gentleman. Where is your mother?
Oh, lady dear, are you so hot? Henceforth, do your messages yourself.
Come, what says Romeo?
Have you got to leave the shrift today?
I have.
Then hie you hence to Friar Lawrence cell. There says a husband to make you a wife.
Now comes the one-ton blood beating your cheeks. They'll be straight at scarlet at any news. Hurry to church. I must another way to fetch a ladder by which your love must climb a bird's nest. I'm the drudge and toil in your delights. Go out to dinner. Hurry to the cell.
High to high fortune, honest nurse, farewell!
So smile the heavens upon this holy act, that after hours with sorrow chide us not.
Amen, amen. But come what sorrow can. It cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute gives me in your sight. Do thou but close our hands with holy words, and then love devouring death do what he dare. Is it enough I may call her mine?
These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die, like fire and powder, which as they kiss consume. Therefore love moderately. Long love doth so. Too swift arrives as tardy as too slow. Here comes the lady to my cell.
Good even to my ghostly confessor.
Romeo shall thank thee, daughter, for us both.
As else to him, else is his thanks too much.
Ah, dear Juliet, if thy measure of joy be heaped like mine, unfold the imagined happiness that we each received from this dear encounter.
They are but beggars that can count their worth. But my true love has grown to such excess that I cannot sum up some of half my wealth.
Come with me, and we will make short work. For by our leaves you shall never be alone, until Holy Church incorporates two in one.
I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the Capulets abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape a brawl. For in these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of those fellows that, leaning into the confines of a tavern, claps his sword upon the table and says, God send me no need of thee. By the operation of the second cup, puts him on the drawer, when indeed there is no need.
Am I such a fellow?
Come, come. Thou art as hot as a jack, and thy mood is any in Italy. Seen moody to be moved, is seen moved to be moody.
And what two?
And there were two such, though we should have none surely, for one would kill the other. Thou hast quarreled with a man for cracking nuts, having no other reason but because thine eyes are hazel. Thy head is as full of quarrels as an egg is full of addle, and beaten addle is an egg for quarreling. Thou hast quarreled with a man for coughing in the street, having no other reason but because he hast wakened a dog that has lain asleep in the sun. Didst thou not follow with the tailor for wearing his new doublet before Easter, with another for tying his new shoes with an old ribbon? And thou would tutor me from quarreling.
And if I were so apt to quarrel as thou art, any man should buy a fee simple of my life for an hour and a quarter.
A fee simple. Oh, simple.
By my head, here comes the Capulet.
And by my heel I care not.
Follow me close, for I will speak to them. Gentlemen, good din, a word with one of you.
And but one word with one of us? Couple of something, make it a word and a blow.
You'll find me up to that for that, sir. I'll give you an occasion.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort? What, does thou make us minstrels? If thou make minstrels of us, look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick that shall make you dance. Zounds, consort.
We talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw into some private place and reason coldly of your grievances, or else depart.
Men's eyes are
Here
made.
all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes are made to look. Let them gaze. We'll not budge for no man's pleasure.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man.
Your man? I'll be hanged, sir, if he were your livery. Mary, go before him to the field, and if he be your follower, your worship in that sense may call him your man.
Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason that I love to thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such greeting. Villain, I'm none, therefore farewell.
Boy,
I
this
see
will
you
not
still
excuse... Oh, my bad.
You're good. I see you still know me not.
Boy, this will not excuse the injuries thou hast done me. Therefore turn and draw.
I do protest unto thee, I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise. And so, good Capulet, which name my tender Delia as my own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Till you rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Nothing, good king of cats, but not one of your 9 lives, which I mean to make a bold with thou, and as you shall use me hereafter, dry beat the rest of the 8.
I am for you.
Gentle Mercutio, put that rapier up.
Come, sir, you're passado.
John and Volio, be on the weapons. Hold Tybalt. The prince explicitly had known this band dying beyond the Verona walls. Hold Tybalt. Get Mercutio.
I'm hurt. I'll plague out both your houses. I'm spit. The God hath nothing.
Courage. Man, I thought all for the best.
What, art thou hurt?
Aye, scratch a scratch, but Mary, 'tis enough. Come in, Volio, fetch a surgeon. Is he gone and hath nothing?
Courage, man. The hurt cannot be much.
Nay, 'tis not as deep as a well, nor wide as a church door, but 'tis enough. 'Twill serve. Ask me tomorrow, you shall find me a grave man. Zounds, a dog, a rat, a cat, a mouse, to scratch a man of death, a braggart, a rogue, a villain that fights by the books of arithmetic. Why the devil you came between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
I'll be into some house goodman Volio, or I shall faint. I'll find out both your houses. They made his words into me. Have it insanely too. Your houses.
This gentleman, the prince's near ally, my very friend, hath got his myrtle hurt in my behalf, my reputation stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt hath been an hour been my cousin. Oh, sweet Juliet, thy beauties made me effeminate and soft as glorious steel. Oh.
Romeo, brave Mercutio's. That gallant spirit hath aspired the clouds, which too untimely did scorn the earth.
This black fay on mowed days doth depend. This belt begins, a well must others end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
Again in triumphant, Mercutio slain? Tybalt, take the villain that thou last gave it to me. Mercutio's soul is a little above our heads, waiting for thine to keep him company. Either thou or I or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy, thou dost consort him here!
This
Shot with him hits!
This shall determine that. You want more?
That way, boy.
Romeo, away, be gone. The citizens are up and Tybalt slain. Stand not amazed. The prince will doom thee death if thou art taken. Hence be gone away.
Oh, I'm fortune's full.
Why dost thou stay? Oh, noble prince, I can discover all the unlucky menage of this fatal brawl. Here lies the man slain by young Romeo, who slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin! Oh, my brother's child! Oh, prince! Oh, husband! Oh, the blood is spilled on my dear kinsman! Prince, if thou art true, for blood of Arsha, blood of Montague!
Benvolio! Who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt, here slain, whom Romeo's hand did slay. Romeo, that spoke him fair, bid him to think how nice the quarrel was, and urged with all your high displeasure. Tybalt, death to peace, tilts with piercing steel at bold Mercutio, who all his hot turns deadly point to point. And with a martial scorn, with one hand beats cold death aside, and with the other sends back to Tybalt, whose dexterity retorts it. Romeo, he cries aloud, "Oh, friends, friends, part!" And swifter than his tongue, his agile arm beats down their fatal points. And twixt them rushes, underneath whose arm an envious thrust from Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio. And then Tybalt fled. But by and by comes back to Romeo, who is newly entertained revenge. And to it, they go like lightning. Where I could draw apart them was stout Tybalt slain. And as he fell, did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
He is a kinsman to the Montagues. Affection makes him false. He speaks not true. I beg for justice, which thou, prince, must give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him. He slew Mercutio, who now the price of this dear blood doth owe.
Not Romeo, prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes but what the law should end, the life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately we do exile him hence. I have an interest in your hate's proceeding. My blood for your rude brawls doth lie a-bleeding. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses, nor tears nor prayers will purchase out abuses. Therefore use none. Let Romeo hence in haste, else, when he is found, that hour is his last. Bear hence this body, and attend our will. Mercy but murders, pardoning those that kill.
Freeze. Good. That's the end of that. Look at the stage.
Oh.
Just look at the stage.
Yeah.
Look at where we are. Everyone's on one side.
Should I be over
Figure out
there?
Next time,
Yeah.
somehow we just got to figure something out. Probably y'all not on the same.
come, civil knight, thou sober-suited matron all in black, and learn me how to lose a winning match. Oh, come, night! Come, Romeo! Come, thou day in night, for thou wilt lie upon the wings of night, whiter than dew snow on a raven's back. Come, gentle night, come, loving black-browed night, give me my Romeo! And when I shall die, take him and cut him into little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with the night and pay no worship to the garish sun. So tedious is this day, as is the night before some festival, to an impatient child who has new robes and may not wear them. Oh, here comes my nurse, and she brings news, and every tongue that speaks but Romeo's name speaks heavenly eloquence. Now, nurse, what news? What hast thou there? The cords that Romeo bid thee fetch?
Aye, the cords.
Oh, nurse, why dost thou wring thy hands?
Well a day, he's dead, he's dead. Lady, we are undone. Alack the day, he's gone, he's killed, he's dead.
Can heaven be so envious?
Romeo can, thou. Heaven cannot. Oh, Romeo, who would ever thought it? Romeo.
What devil art thou that dost torment me thus? This torture should be roared in dismal hell. Wait, Roland. Vile earth to earth resign, in motion here, and thou and Romeo press one heavy bier.
I saw the wound. I saw it with mine eyes. God save the mark here on his manly breast. Pale as ashes, all bedewed, all sworn. I swooned at the sight.
Poor bankrupt, break it once, so eyes never look on liberty. File earth to earth resign, in motion here, and thou and Romeo press one heavy bier.
Oh, Tybalt, the best friend I had. Oh, courteous Tybalt, honest gentleman, that ever I would live to see thee dead.
What storm is this that blows so contrary? Is Romeo slain and is Tybalt dead? My dearest cousin and my dearer lord?
Romeo is banished and Tybalt is gone. Romeo that killed him is banished.
Oh, God, help us! Did
What?
Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
Just go. Alas, the day it did.
Oh, serpent heart, hid with a flowering face. Did ever a dragon keep so fair a cave? Beautiful tyrant, fiend angelical, despised substance of divinest show, just opposite of what thou justly seemest. A wicked saint, an honorable villain. Oh, nature, what hast thou to do in hell, when thou didst bower the spirit of a fiend in moral paradise of such sweet flesh? Oh, that deceit should dwell in such a gorgeous palace.
There's no trust, no faith, no honesty in all men. All perjured, all sworn, all dissemblers. Ah, where's my man? Give me some aquavitae. These woes, these griefs make me old. Shame come to Romeo.
Blistered be thy tongue for such a wish. He was not born to shame. Upon his brow, shame is ashamed to sit. Oh, what a beast was I to chide at him.
Will you speak ill of him that is your cousin?
Shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? Oh, poor my lord, what tongue shall smooth thy name when I, thy 3 hours wife, have mangled it? But wherefore, villain, didst thou kill my cousin? That villain cousin would have killed my husband. Back, foolish tears, back to your native spring. My husband lives, that Tybalt would have killed, and Tybalt is dead, that would have slain my husband. All this is comfort. Wherefore weep I then? Oh, there was some word, worser than Tybalt's death, that hath murdered me. I would forget it, but oh, it presses to my memory. Romeo, Tybalt slain, and Romeo banished. Banished, that one word banished has slain 10,000 Tybalts. There, in that word, is father, mother, Romeo, Juliet, Tybalt, all slain, all dead. There is no end, limit, measure, bound. No words can that woe sound. Where are my father and my mother, nurse?
Weeping and howling over Tybalt's corpse. Will you go to them? I'll bring you thither.
Wash they his wounds with tears. Mine shall be spent when theirs are dry for Romeo's banishment. Take up those cords. Poor ropes, you were beguiled. Both you and I, for Romeo is exiled. Come, cords, come, nurse, I'll to my wedding bed.
You need help up this thing?
Huh?
You need help up this thing?
Romeo, come forth, thou fearful man. Thou art wedded to calamity.
Father, what news?
I bring thee tidings of the prince's doom.
What list in doomsday is the prince's doom?
A gentle judgment hath vanished from his lips. Not one of body's death, but body's banishment.
Banishment? Be merciful, say death. Exile hath more terror in his look than banishment. Do not say death. I mean banishment.
Hence from Verona, though art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There is no world beyond Verona walls, but purgatory, torture, hell itself. Thou cuttest my head off with a golden axe and smilest upon the stroke that murders me.
O deadly sin, O rude unthankfulness, thy fault on law caused death, but the kind prince hath brushed aside the law and turned that black word death to banishment. This is true mercy, and thou seest it not.
'Tis torture and not mercy. Heaven is where Juliet lives, and every unworthy thing live here in heaven with her. They may seize upon the white wonder of dear Juliet's hands, and steal the immortal blessings from her lips. But Romeo may not. He is banished. This mayflies do, when I from this must fly. They are free man, but I am banished. And sayest thou exile is not worse than death? How hast thou the heart to be a divine, a ghostly confessor, a sin absolver, my prince professed, to mingle with that word banished?
I'll give thee armor to keep off that word. to comfort thee, though thou art banished.
I think you skipped one.
It's,
Thou fond man.
Thou fond madman, hear me speak a little.
Oh, thou will speak again of banishment.
I'll give thee armor to keep off that word, to comfort thee, though thou art banished.
Thou canst not tell me because thou dost not feel. Wert thou as young as I, Juliet thy love, and our but married, Tybalt murdered, dogging like me and like me banished. Then mightest thou tear thy hair, then mightest thou fall to the ground as I do now, making the measure of an unmade grave.
Oh, I see that madmen have no ears.
Why should they, when wise men have no eyes?
Let me dispute with thee of thy estate. Arise. No, it's not. I think you say something.
We're good.
Yeah.
We'll keep going from there.
Arise, one knocks. Good Romeo, hide thyself.
Not I, unless the breath of heart's stick grows. Mist unfold me from the search of their eyes.
Hark how they knock. Who's there? Romeo, stand up. Run to my study. By and by. God's will, what sinfulness is this? Romeo, who knocked so hard? Whence came you? What's your will?
Let me come in, and you shall know my errand. I come from Lady Juliet.
Welcome, then.
Holy friar, tell me, holy friar, where's my lady's lord? Where's Romeo?
There on the ground with his own tears made drunk.
Piteous predicament, even so lies she, blubbering and weeping, weeping and blubbering. Stand up, stand up, stand, and you be a man, for Juliet's sake, rise and stand.
Speakest of Juliet, how is it with her? Doth not she think me a martyr? Now I've stained the child of our joy, little removed from her own. How is she, and how doth she, and doth not she think me an old murderer?
Oh, she says nothing, sir, but weeps, and then falls on her bed, and then on Tybalt calls, and then on Romeo cries, and down falls again.
As if that name shot from the dead level of gun did murder her kingsman. Tell me, friar, tell me, and what part of this nottingham are you in? Tell me, that I may sack the hateful mansion.
Hold thy desperate hand! Art thou a man? Thy form cries out thou art. Thy wild acts denote the unreasonable fury of a beast. Unseemly woman, and a seeming man, an ill-beseeming beast and seeming both? Hast thou slain Tybalt, and will thou slay thyself, and thy lady that in thy life lives? Tybalt would kill thee, but thou slewest Tybalt. There thou art happy. The law that threatened death becomes thy friend, and turns it to exile. There thou art happy. A pack of blessings light upon thy back. Happiness courts thee in her best array. But like a misshaped and sullen wench, thou puttest up the fortune of thy love. Go, get thee to thy love as was decreed, hence and comfort her. But look thou stay not till the watch be set, for then thou canst not pass the Mantua, where thou shalt live till we can find a time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the prince, and call thee back with 2,000 times more joy than thou was sent forth with lamentation. Go before nurse, hence and commit me to thy lady, and bid her hasten all the house to bed.
Oh, Lord, I could have stayed here all night to hear good counsel. My Lord, I'll tell my lady you will come.
Do so, and bid my sweet prepare to chide.
Here, sir, a ring she bid me give you, sir.
How well is my comfort revived by this?
Go hence, and here stands all your state. Either be gone before the watch be set, or by the break of day, disguised from hence. Give me thy hand. 'Tis late. Farewell. Good night.
Farewell. It were a grief so brief to part with thee. Farewell.
close the curtain. Yeah, close that. Okay.
Wait a minute.
We go now?
Things have fallen out, sir. So unluckily that I have not had enough time to move my daughter. Look you, she loved her kinsman Tybalt dearly. And so did I. Well, we're all born to die. 'Tis late. She'll not come down tonight, I promise you. But for her company, I would have been in bed an hour ago.
These times of woe for no tune to woo. Madam, good night. Commend me to your daughter.
I will, and know her mind early tomorrow. Tonight she's mewed up to her heaviness.
Sir Paris, I'll make a desperate tender for my child's love, that she will be ruled by all respects by me, nay more, I doubt it not. Wife, go to her ere you go to bed. Tell her here on my son Paris's love, and bid her, mark you me, tell her that she will be married to this noble earl this very Thursday. Will make no great ado, a friend or two. For hark you, Tybalt being slain so late may have thought that we held him carelessly. What say you to Thursday?
My lord, I would that Thursday were tomorrow.
Well, get thee gone. A Thursday be it then. Wife, go to Juliet ere you go to bed. Prepare her against this wedding day. Farewell, my lord.
Thou needest not be. Wait, what's the first line?
Jonas in character.
That's
yeah,
mine.
I know, but I don't know my first.
Wilt thou be gone?
Wilt thou be gone? It is not yet near day. It was the nightingale and not the lark that pierced the fearful hollow of thine ear.
It was the lark of the herald morn, no nightingale. Look, love, what envious streaks do lace the severing cloud of yonder east? I must be gone and live, or stay and die.
'Tis not morning, I know it. It is some meteor that the sun exhales to be to thee a meteor on this night, a torch on this night to guide thee on thy way to Mantua.
Let me be taken. Let me be put to death. I am content until thou wilt have it so. I have more care to stay than will to go. Come, death, and welcome. Juliet wills it so. How is it, my soul? Let's talk. It is not day.
It is. High hints be gone away. More light and light it grows.
More light, and dark our woes.
Madam, nurse?
The day is broke. Be weary. Look about.
Then window, let day in and let life out.
Farewell. I will omit no opportunity that convey my grievings. Love to thee.
Thinkest thou we shall ever meet again?
I doubt it not. And all these woes shall serve in our sweet discourses in time to come.
Art thou gone so? Love, Lord, my husband, friend, I must hear from thee every day in the hour, for in a minute there are many days. Oh, by this count I shall be much in years ere I again behold my Romeo.
Farewell, farewell. One kiss and I'll descend. We don't know what to do with that.
Methinks I see thee, now thou art so low, as one dead in the bottom of a tomb. Either my eyesight fails, or thou lookest pale.
And trust me, love, in my eye, so do you. Dry sorrow drinks our blood. Adieu, adieu.
Oh, fortune, fortune, all men call thee fickle. If thou art fickle, what hast thou to do with a man who is renowned for faith? Be fickle, fortune, for then I hope thou wilt not keep him long, but send him back.
Daughter, are you up?
Who is it that calls? Is it my lady mother? What unaccustomed cause procures her hither?
Why, how now, Juliet?
Madam, I am not well.
Evermore weeping for your cousin's death? What wilt thou wash him from his grave with tears? And if thou couldst not make him live. Therefore have done. Some want of grief shows still some want of love.
Yet let me weep for such a feeling loss.
So shall you feel the loss, but not the friend which you weep for.
Feeling so the loss, I cannot ever choose to weep the friend.
Well, girl, thou weepest not so much for his death as that the villain lives which slaughtered him.
What villain, madam?
That same villain, Romeo.
Villain and he may be many miles asunder. God pardon him, I do, with all my heart. Yet no man like he doth grieve my heart.
That is because the traitor murderer lives.
Aye, madam, and from the reach of these my hands would I none but venge my cousin's death.
We will have vengeance for it, fear thou not, then weep no more. I'll send to one in Mantua, where that same banished runagate doth live, and give him such an unaccustomed dram that he too shall soon keep Tybalt's company. Then I hope thou wilt be satisfied.
Indeed, I shall never be satisfied until I behold Romeo. Dead is my poor heart for so kinsman vexed. Madam, if you could find but a man to bear a poison, I would temper it, that Romeo should upon receipt thereof soon sleep in quiet. Oh, how my heart abhors to hear him named, and cannot come to him, to wreak the love I bore my cousin upon his body that hath slaughtered him.
Find thou the means, and I'll find such a man. But now I'll tell thee joyful tidings, girl.
Joy comes well in such a needy time. What are they, I beseech your ladyship?
Well, well, thou hast a careful father, child, one who, to put thee from thy heaviness, hath sorted out a sudden day of joy.
Madam, in happy time. What day is that?
Marry, my child, early next Thursday morn. The gallant, young, and noble gentleman, the county Paris at St. Peter's Church, shall happily make thee there a joyful bride.
Now by St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. I wonder at this haste that I should wed, ere he that should be husband comes to woo. I pray you tell my lord and father that I will not marry yet, and when I do, you know it shall be Romeo, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself.
How now? A conduit girl? What? Still in tears. How now, wife? Have you delivered to her our decree?
Aye, sir, but she will none. She gives you thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave.
Soft. Take me with you. Take me with you, wife. How was she a nun when we have brought such a rightful groom to be your... Whoa. How was she a nun when we brought such a man to be your wedding bride?
Not proud you have, but thankful that you have. Proud can I never be of what I hate, and thankful even for hate that is meant love.
What is this? Proud, and I thank you, and I thank you not. Mistress minion you. Thank me no thankings, nor proud me no prouds. But follow your fine joints. You'll go to St. Peter's Church next Thursday with Paris, or I'll drag you on a hurdle thither!
Fie, well, are you mad? Good Father, I beseech you on my knees, hear me but to speak a word.
Hang thee, young baggage, disobedient wretch! I'll tell thee what, get to church on Thursday, or never after look me in the face again. Wife, we thought us scarce as blessed that God lent us this only child, but now that I see that this one is one too much. Oh, and then we have a curse in having her!
Lydia!
Lydia Ball is supposed to be in this scene.
Lydia Ball!
If she is currently changing, let her finish changing. Tell her that she messed up, though. God in heaven bless her. You are to blame, my lord, to rape her so.
Hold your tongue. Oh, wait, yeah, is that the right one? Oh, and why, my lady wisdom? Hold your tongue. Smell your gossips go. I'm messing up. Good prudence.
Hold your tongue.
Oh, geez, man. Smell with your gossips go. Peace, you mumbling fool. Put your gravity over a gossip's bowl, for here we need it not.
You are too hot.
Day, night, hour, ride, time, alone, in company, in my carols to have her matched, and to have a wretched pulling fool answer, I will not wed, I cannot love, I pray you pardon me. If you're not wed, I'll pardon you, but you will not house with me, for in my carol I'll give you to my friend. She will not hang, beg, starve, die in the streets.
No, we already passed that. Is there no pity sitting in the clouds, as seasoned at the bottom of my grief? Madam, can you delay this marriage for a month? A week?
Talk not to me, for I'll not speak a word. Do as thou wilt, for I have done with thee.
Nurse, how shall this be dealt with? My husband on earth, my faith in heaven, comfort me. Counsel me, what sayest thou? Hast thou not a word of joy? Some comfort, nurse.
Faith, here it is. Romeo is banished since the case now stands as it doth. I think it best she married with the county. Oh, he's a lovely gentleman. Romeo's a dishclout to him. Beshrew my very heart. You'll be happier in the second match, for it accepts your first. Or if it did not, your first is dead, or 'twere as good he were, as him living, and you know use of him.
Amen.
What?
Wait, speakest thou from thy heart?
And from my soul, too.
Amen.
What?
Well, thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Go in and tell my lady that I am gone, having displeased my father, to Lawrence's cell to make confession and to be absolved.
Marry I will, and this is wisely done.
O most wicked fiend! Is it more sin to wish me thus forsworn, or to dispraise my Lord with that same tongue which ye have praised him with so many thousand times? Go, counselor, out to the friar to know his remedy. If all else fail, myself have power to die.